Many Aida families find themselves trapped in an unyielding cycle of economic struggle.
Nakakalungkot lang din kasi nga 'di ba yung mga kung sino yung mga sinaunang tao sa Pilipinas, parang nahirapang sumabay sa progress. Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Janae.
I'm Nali.
For today's vlog ay papanoorin natin ang Beauty with a Purpose and presentation ng isa sa mga delegates for the upcoming Miss World Philippines 2024, and it's gonna be Jasmine Omay from Tarlac. Tarlac? Tarlac? Parang nalak.
Jasmine Omay na di nakaka-omay.
So, ayan, partner.
Naman, may tanong ka na naman. Tapos gusto mo itatanong sa'yo pa.
Ganun talaga. Kasi, wait, ganun naman talaga kapag ka nag-greet. Diba, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. How about you? Yun naman talaga yung proper. So, I have a question. How much of your heritage and traditional culture and beliefs left in you? Wow!
Wow!
Pang beauty.
Ano, it's barely clinging into my bones. Well, I'm Ilocano kasi, pero I try to be like yung mga naiwan mga traditions na yung pagluluto, gulay.
So, it's a tie. Without any further ado, let's watch this.
I only have a story to share as to why I joined Miss World and as to how I found my purpose.
Wow.
I am Jasmine Omay and I represent Tarlac Province, and today I'll share you that story. So this year, I immersed myself into the indigenous communities of Tarlac Province in Capas, and it is Sitio Bulacan. And there I had the opportunity to talk to the Aita children, asking them,
pero today hindi siya Jasmine Omay.
What they wanted
Jasmine
to be when they
Pongkan.
grew up. Some of them answered me, kung ano lang, dito lang, wala lang. And it really saddened me when there are no reply from these children, because they don't know what they could be in the future. And that definitely broke my heart into pieces, because these children have the right to dream, and they also have boundless of hope in life. Sadly, at the age of 10 to 12, they've never been to school. Now the problem,
very articulate and
this
clear,
situation is
and you will listen
from
din
their lack
talaga.
of access to the nearest school and their unawareness to the importance of education. That's when Bahay na Papel, my project, came into fruition. From reading, writing, to allowing them to discover the life within and beyond their community. By working with DepEd, alternative learning system for the Aita children, and IPED for their curriculum as we move forward into this project. Now I know that this purposeful project and advocacy will help them realize and see, to explore the world that they deserve to be in as well. And at this point, I know that the Bahay na Papel project... Okay, let's just watch this video.
Napahaba yung kwento.
Casual.
The road to success isn't always easy. For the Aita children, each day begins with a daunting trek. To them, the path to school is not merely a walk, but a test of endurance. With every step, they navigate steep hills and treacherous terrain.
Ano po yan nakakarpa sila.
That spans hours. In the lush landscapes of the Tarlac Mountains, the Aita community holds steadfast to their ancestral roots amidst a modern world. Yet, beneath the surface of their rich cultural tapestry lies a harsh reality: the relentless grip of poverty. Hindered by limited access to education, healthcare, and job opportunities, many Aida families find themselves trapped in an unyielding cycle of economic struggle. Displaced and marginalized, they confront the formidable challenge of discrimination, as their voice often echo unheard and sometimes even forgotten.
Isa dito sa mga tribe or group na left behind din
minsan
talaga.
Minsan po, hindi mo po kami madali nakakapasok agad dun. Kasi minsan po natatagalan po kami sa paglalakad. Kasi po ma'am, dito po ma'am, maalis po kami farm.
Alas 4 ng maaga po.
Grabe.
Lalakad 2 oras po. At paghapon po, 2 oras din po pagbalik. Gusto namin ma'am yung mayroong guro dito sa amin. Kasi para hindi na mahirapan magbaba.
Para sa akin po, mas okay na po ma'am yung may ma-eskwela po dito ma'am, tapos may mga guro. Kasi po ma'am, pag mayroong mga guro dito, mas okay na po sa amin ma'am.
To uplift the Aita people from the depths of poverty requires not only addressing their material needs, but also honoring their cultural heritage and granting them the agency to shape their own destiny. Accessible education stands as a beacon of hope for the Aita community, illuminating a path toward a brighter future. Through this inclusive education that is responsive and respectful to their community, Aita children can transcend the barriers of poverty and seize opportunities that were once deemed unattainable. With education comes the ability to dream, to aspire, and to achieve beyond the confines of their circumstances.
Simple lang naman ang hangarin ng proyektong ito. Mabigyan ng oportunidad ang 20 kabataang Aita na makapag-aral at magkaroon ng kanilang mga pangarap at kamtin ang mga ito. At para hindi na rin maging hadlang ang anumang kakulangan sa kanilang komunidad, kami na ang pupunan nito.
As the Aita community embraces accessible education, they begin to embark on a transformative journey toward a future brimming with promise, resilience, and boundless possibility.
Nakakalungkot lang din kasi nga 'di ba yung mga kung sino yung mga sinaunang tao sa Pilipinas, parang nahirapang sumabay sa progress and sila talaga yung nasa mga marginalized na individuals, di ba? Sana yung kanyang advocacy hindi siya magiging seasonal lang na activity, sana ay mas magpatuloy pa siya beyond the Miss World. Ang hirap lang kasi hindi din natin kasi masisisi yung kakulangan nung yung mga teacher doon sa mga areas na yun kasi mahirap makahanap ng willing to stay there. Like, mapapalayo din sila sa family nila, of course, yung gano'n.
Maganda rin naman na yung pagpunta niya doon sa mismong lugar para nakikita natin yung sitwasyon din talaga. Imagine, di ba, hindi lang naman yung pinuntahan niya yung may mga ganong cases na talagang walang access to education. Siguro yung sa kanya na lang is inspiring na sana lahat tayo pwede rin makagawa ng something na pwedeng makatulong sa mga marginalized communities.
At least mga simple steps for change or, to help the people who are in need. So yun guys, and thank you so much. Sinamahan nyo kami sa nagdaang video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If bago kayo sa ating channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell para updated kayo sa ating mga next uploads.
And guys, thank you so much for watching our videos. We have a lot of videos done and we have a lot of videos coming. So keep watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!